Jericho was a mighty city, tall, thick walls, impenetrable gates, and soldiers watching day and night. But the people inside were terrified, because they heard what God had done for Israel. Little did they know, their walls were no match for heaven's plan. As Joshua knelt in prayer, the voice of the Lord came clearly, "See, I have delivered Jericho into your hands." But God didn't give Joshua swords or ladders. He gave him a strange command, one that required faith, not force. Joshua gathered the people and shared God's unusual instructions: march around the city once a day for 6 days. Say nothing. On the 7th day, march 7 times, then shout, and the walls will fall. The people nodded, no questions asked. They trusted their God. With the Ark of the Covenant leading the way, and priests blowing trumpets, the Israelites marched. No shouting. No threats. Just footsteps, echoing around Jericho's walls. The people inside watched, confused and afraid. The first day passed, then the second, then the third. By the 6th day, the rhythm was the same. Quiet faith, steady steps, the sound of trumpets. Jericho's walls still stood tall, but Israel's hearts were full, because obedience was building something far stronger than bricks and stone. On the 7th day, tension filled the air. Israel marched once, twice, a third time, until they circled the city 7 times. And then, Joshua raised his voice, and cried out, "Shout! For the Lord has given you the city." The people shouted, and heaven answered. A thunderous roar filled the air as the ground shook beneath them. Jericho's proud walls cracked, crumbled, and collapsed like dust. Without lifting a single sword, Israel had won, because faith obeyed, and God fought the battle. In the midst of the rubble, one house stood untouched, Rahab's. The spies had kept their promise, and because of her faith, Rahab and her family were rescued. Even in judgment, God's mercy shines through. The Israelites lifted their voices in praise, not just for the victory, but for the God who made it possible. They had trusted him with their silence, their steps, and their shout. And now, they stood in awe of what only God could do. The fall of Jericho was never about walls, it was about hearts. When faith walks, even in silence, when obedience marches, and when God says shout, mountains move, and miracles break through. Your Jericho might look impossible, but remember, faith still brings down walls. Fountain pen #Faith Tales, where Bible stories come to life. Bell subscribe for more timeless truth, told like never before.